This is the genealogy that comes from Charlemagne, King Charlemagne, the Holy Roman King, Emperor, whatever you want to call it. Born 748, died 814, 66 years. Born on the only other triple tetrad in the history of this planet. From 748 to 814. 12 red blood moons on the Jewish holidays. So this is pretty easy to go. I'm just showing you how to get on it. All you have to do is artdugan.com. You get to this page. Now we'll just punch it once and see what happens. And this is what comes up. The first page. Pretty much the home page. But we're not going to go through all this. We're going to show you the Trowbridge history, which will lead us to the Charlemagne. Just one click. Go over, click it on, now we get another page. And as you see, Charlemagne is highlighted, then Alfred the Great is highlighted, and then Rollo the Viking. All of these are excellent lineage, genealogy. Check it out and see where it goes. This is a very easy site to use. And this was done by Francis Bacon Trowbridge. Right there he is, published in 1908. He was the head main source of the Genealogical Society in the New England, prestigious New England Historical Genealogical Society. He was the president of it, and he did this particular genealogy. So we just hit Charlemagne. And we're going to go, this is the genealogy down, but we're going to go all the way back to Charlemagne right now. And here we go. Charlemagne, Charles the Great, was king of France from 768 to 814. Born in 748, at 20 years old, he took reign, just like Augustus Caesar did. Crowned Holy Roman Emperor. 25th December 800, he was one of the great men of history, supposedly. Charlemagne is the 37th great-grandfather of Arthur Daley Steele Jr. He's my 40th. I'm the 40th generation from Charlemagne. So here you go. See, he was married to Hildegard, and their son was Pippin, King of Italy, which we don't know who he married, supposedly. Then we go to Bernard, which is King of Italy, and who he was married to. It gives you the dates. That's interesting. Date, April 17th. That's the Bay of Pigs. The fiasco of the Bay of Pigs with John Fitzgerald Kennedy. And then we have Pippin, who was not a king, just a court. See how this goes? And here we get to Robert I, King of the West Franks, Hugh Magnum, Duke of France, and then Hugh Capet, King of France. Go down to the bottom. Hugh Capet, I think he's the last king. And start going counts and this and that. So, there's Charlemagne. Let's look at King Alfred. Alfred the Great. We go back to that page and we have Alfred the Great. All we have to do is hit him. Boom. Now we have Alfred. And here again we start with Thomas Trowbridge, the first one to come to America, starting with the first Trowbridge to come to America, and then we go down. Let's just go back all the way to King Alfred and see what was going on with him. Alfred the Great, King of England, there you go. And I think he was the last in my particular line There was king. See, everything else becomes counts and this and that and everything. But here's a little interesting thing of let's do a little reading here. From Alfred, it is easy to continue an ancestry trace back to Cerdic, king of the West Saxons. Cerdic was a Saxon earldom who founded a settlement on the coast of Hampshire, England, and in 495 he assumed the title of King of the West Saxons in 519 and became the ancestor of the English royal line. You got that? Now, from Cerdic, I have traced ancestry all the way back to Adam. Oh, wow. Adam? Now hear this. This is according to the Anglo-Saxon Chronicles, wherein the Saxons recite their lineage each time a new king is announced. To justify the king's right to the title, one can take or leave the Saxon claims to be descendants of Adam through Noah. But the old chronicles are a very interesting documentation of the Dark Ages. I have the published Saxon lineage back to Adam on my website. Just search from Cerdic or from Adam and follow up and down. We'll do that in a little bit. Now back to this page, and we're going to do Rollo the Viking. Boom. Here again. Starting with the first one, went to America. Let's go all the way back to the first of Rollos. Now this is interesting. Nord, the rich Nordun, Lenalang, king of the Swedes, was the son of father of Nord or Norton, born by 200 AD. 200. Nord is the 63rd great-grandfather. I am the 66th generation from this character, all the way back 200 AD. And then you can go all the way up this and everything. So we can stop there. Now all I did was hit the index of names. It's alphabetical, so you go over and I'll scroll down to Cerdic, king of the West Saxons. Now all you have to do is hit Cerdic, and what do you get? You get his genealogy here, what he was, his children and everything, and actually his parents. Okay, so let's see who his parent was there. Let's go, and we're going backwards in time. There we go, it comes up at the top. Children are Cerdic to the parents was Esla. Hit Esla. And you go back, Esla. Parents was Giwas. Hit that. Parents were Whig. Hit that. You just keep on going back. Parents, or you could go forwards. Just keep on going back. Wooden. King of Asgardia. Woo. Woo. And here they've even got the female name, which sometimes you just don't get at all. See what happens. See, it doesn't. See, Freya doesn't go any farther. It just goes to child. So we have to go up one to go to the wound. There you go. Now this is what gets me here. I don't know the time frame was that quick to get back to 76 BC. I'm not real so sure about that. But that's your little insert there. I can't find my arrow. Jeez, arrow, come on. There you go. You see how Rollo goes really far back. I mean, we're in BC, people. We're in BC. It doesn't say anything, but you see, just keep on going back. And there might be the end of it. No, here we go. For some reason it drops down to the bottom. And then it goes back up to the top. Oh, look. Was born on the Ark. Harathra. Never heard of it. But this is the genealogy. And Noah, and we know Noah came from the Bible, came from Lamech. And then Methuselah. And it drops down for some reason to Enoch. Then to Seth. Then to Adam. There you go. That's the whole thing. Whether it's real or not, I don't know. But you got it. There's no reason to making this any longer. That's how you use this particular website, artdugan.com, the genealogy. It really goes very far back.